So how has your experience in residential brokerage helped you with your investing career?
Yeah, good question. So, um, let me say most of the multifamily properties I'm doing are garden style apartments, 1, 2, 3 story buildings. So, for one, the type of construction is very similar to single family property. So, over my 40-year career of owning a bunch of rentals, dealing with roofs and hot water heaters and HVAC systems, dealing with tenants, finding tenants, getting repairs done. The transition from a single family to kind of a garden style apartment building is fairly smooth because the major systems in both types property are very similar. It would be vastly different if I was investing in a 50-story high-rise building. That I don't have any firsthand experience with. So I would say just learning how to deal with tenants, get properties rented, working with contractors, understanding how the buildings work. I think that's helped me make a relatively smooth transition from single family to multifamily.
So I'm also a real estate agent along with some of our listeners. So what advice do you have for those agents who are also looking to invest in real estate?
Well, I would say, here's what I would say. I went to work for my dad in 1978, and he taught me not only the brokerage business, but he also taught me the investment business. And he was an old school single family home investor. So what I would say to your listeners who are real estate agents, I would ask them to kind of consider the brokerage business can generate good income. It can create cash flow. It can create capital to invest. I would submit the way to kind of financial freedom, though, is probably through real estate investment. So I think if you can use the income that you develop through your brokerage business, get that invested on kind of some long-term plan, that would be a key to kind of achieve financial freedom. More specifically, you're in the market as a broker, you're out there every day, you're meeting with buyers and sellers, you're meeting with tenants, and you develop a network of people who, one, probably want to invest in projects that you find. So I think it's an easy evolution to have a client who's been a buyer or seller with you for several years, easy transition to have them be one of your partners on your investment side. So I would nourish those relationships you make through your brokerage business to further kind of your investment business. And you just get to know the contractors, the property managers, the lenders. And so we're kind of doing it every day, right? Where for a W-2 employee working for a big corporation, they don't have the freedom to kind of get out there in the community, get in the streets and network with people at property. So I think being a real estate broker allows a little bit of freedom and greater network opportunities.
Yeah, I agree. There's definitely some excellent synergies there.
Yes, because as a broker, the clients that work with you, they trust you, right? You develop a relationship of trust and caring and also friendship, and maybe you enjoy each other's company. And so when they're thinking about, well, who do I want to invest $50,000 with or $75,000 with, investing it with somebody that you know, like and trust would be the expression, somebody that they know who's taken good care of them in the past and who you've demonstrated your real estate expertise to. I just think it's a nice way to go about doing the business. And I would say the people who are busy and in high income W-2 jobs, I think they understand real estate is a good investment, but they may just not want to take the time to mess with dealing with tenants and do everything that's necessary to operate the property. So folks like us who offer passive investments, I think, provide a good service allow people to get into real estate, benefit from real estate investment without having some of the hassles. And being in the business, we know there can be hassles.
Oh yeah, definitely.